Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions, conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Okay, interesting. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that has not gone well. Foden. And it's Mkhitaryan. That's a pretty loose pass. Clears it out of harm's way. And he's managed to get rid. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
De Paul. Nicked it back promptly. That's good running with the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan still without a single shot on target. Marquinhos. Camavinga. Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Flings in a cross. And it's Gnabry. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caught offside that time. Barella. I've managed to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And out to safety. And it's Rudiger. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. And that's a goal kick. Hakimi. Gordon. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Rodri. Can he finish? Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And they can counter here. Oh, good read. Kulusevski. De Paul. Oh, that's a very... Lewandowski! Barella. And the counter is on. And it's Mkhitaryan. And it's Mkhitaryan! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And that has left him in a heap.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lewandowski, Mkhitaryan. Kulusevski. Here's Rodri, and that's been intercepted. The pass has gone astray. Barella. Mkhitaryan. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Gordon. And here's Lewandowski. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Chooses to go cross-field. Ferran Torres. Now it's De Paul. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Gordon. And that is as far as they're going to go. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And that was very necessary. Barella. Rodri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's fabulous.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's had it nicked away. Mkhitaryan. And it's Lewandowski. And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. De Paul. Oh, they can break here. Mkhitaryan.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen. Saw that coming. Gordon.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that interception was most necessary. Gordon. And he's there to retrieve it. Good spot, he's seen the run. Lewandowski! And yes, it's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan take the lead, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chance here to counter. Messi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Barella. And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! And time is up. Milan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Lewandowski claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here.
Osimhen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It'll be a throw-in. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. He's picked his way through, and the shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Ferran Torres. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Benacer puts his foot on the gas. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. And it's Gnabry. Oh, good read. Rudiger. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in the...
Mkhitaryan concedes a free kick for that. Oh, it's come off the upright. Sensational save by José Sá. This their second corner of the game. Towering header. Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Goalkeeper's ball. And that's been intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared away. Well seen. Saw that coming. So what can they make of this? The pass has gone astray. Benacer takes control of it and he's on the move. Musa to Osimhen, looking for options for movement. And he's heaved it away. Benacer. Mkhitaryan. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, they can break here. Gordon. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Musiala. Well seen. Saw that coming. Mkhitaryan. Shandong Taishan do have a chance to counter here. Benacer. Osimhen. Musa. Gordon. Just eases him off the ball. Interesting ball. Osimhen. Looking for the run. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Mkhitaryan. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chance here to counter. De Ligt. For Ferran Torres. Pavard. Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ferran Torres. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Well, that has not gone well. Gordon. And that's been intercepted. Milan get it back again. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Big chance, corner. So, third corner of the game. Rudiger can get it clear. Benacer. Camavinga. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Oh, good read. And the counter is on. Strong running down that left flank. Rodri. final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's fabulous. Rafael Leao. Good, strong midfield running here. Lewandowski! Now it's Haaland. And it's Correa. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rafael Leao. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Marquinhos.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Mkhitaryan. Pavard. It's Camavinga. Rafael Leao.
Oh, really well played.
And he's on a charge. And a shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan, they're up to 5 corners now. He rises! In for the pieces! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Correa, he has found the way through. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodri. "90 minutes gone and nothing to show." And it's Lewandowski. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hakim. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. The 70,000 followers of the Giallorossi certainly know how to create an atmosphere. Indeed, of course, the Romans always have done since their ancient days. We have already started here. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Now it's Mkhitaryan. It's Mkhitaryan! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos gets it away. Milan can start a counter here. Now that looks a decent ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Clips it so gently. Benacer spots it and intercepts. Clears it out of harm's way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gnabry. Eder Militao does well to get it back. And he's got the beating of his man. Mkhitaryan. Oh, that's a key interception. Moved on forwards. Vardiol. That's a throw. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Solid! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Benacer. Camavinga. Strong running down that left flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable...
It's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vardiol. Now it's Lewandowski. That's been drilled forward. That is good alertness. And it's lofted through here.
Pretty robust defending.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gnabry. Foden.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. Barella. Barella. And Benacer. Foden. Barella.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is ended up in no man's land.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Barella. Foden, looking tidy in possession here. De Paul, lobbed in behind. Benacer just eases him off the ball. Floated through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Benacer. Camavinga. A searching ball that into space. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Barella. Oh, that... Can he finish? It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Milan break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Barella. Oh, well played. That's a good ball played into space. Now that's well seen too.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Camavinga. Hoisted in. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Lewandowski under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Gnabry. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. That's headed upfield. Barella has created one goal already. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Done delicately. And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, that has not gone well. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Mbappe. Pavard. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Great defending, strong and determined. Di Maria. He's gone forward, and he's intervened well there. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Surlot. And the defence can get it clear. Benacer. For Musiala. No, he's not getting any further than that. Barella has given away a free kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Milan get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he was quick to react.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thinks one through. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Roma clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Forwards and with intent. Kimmich. Now it's Lewandowski. Guendouzi. Di Maria. Chance here to counter. And there goes the final whistle. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. The ball's gone astray. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Barella does well to get it back.
Mkhitaryan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a shot! Courtois gets it away. Works it forward. Oh, super ball! Drilled in low. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well read, nice interception. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Courtois can claim that. Pass somewhat off target. And he's forced to go back. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Lewandowski. Eder Militao with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be dink far post.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And the keeper beats it away. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Dinks one through. Camavinga pinches it off him. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Marquinhos. It's Camavinga. Benacer. Barella. Gvardiol. De Paul. And Hakimi. Mkhitaryan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barella. Camavinga. It's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe goes hurtling down that left-hand side. De Paul. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that has not gone well. Pavard and Benacer. Shifted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's straight offside. Lewandowski.
Roma have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Surlot. Oh, it's come loose. Well, there's the clearance. Foden. And it's Gnabry. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for options. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan, corner number 2 then. Barella. Looking for the runner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Caicedo. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So here comes a substitution. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Decent hit from there. Nicely weighted ball. Hakimi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafael Leao. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, we expected better and so did he. And it's Lewandowski.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ah, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Barella. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And through to the goalkeeper. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Hakimi. It's a great ball. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And they can counter here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Can he spark a counter here? Musiala. Driving through the middle.
Milan merit full mark.
He's had a hit! Really well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Milan draw first blood here.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
And it's Salvio. Defending was strong and firm. Salvio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, sweet feet. That's good defending, very good defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A searching ball that into space. And he's in on, and the shot! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Robertson is fouled. He can get that clear. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. And notably, neither side incurred a booking today, and that doesn't happen very often these days. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.